Today I'm sharing the recipe for bread pudding with a brown sugar caramel sauce from the bakery my mom and I had for 26 years. Come make it with me. This is a great way to use up any bread that you have that is too stale to just eat, something that you might would make French toast with. If you've got some croissants and you bought a container from Costco, didn't use them all, those are great to use in it. The heels of the bread, I wouldn't make the bread pudding entirely of that, but you could definitely throw some of those in. You can also buy just a cheap loaf of French bread from the grocery store. Walmart will actually mark those down super cheap, and you can buy one of those and chop it up if you're just needing to get bread for it. You don't have something on hand. This recipe is for an 8x8 pan. I don't feel like doing dishes, so I'm doing it in a disposable one, but you could just do it in a traditional 8x8 pan as well. And we're just gonna chop this up into bite-sized pieces until it's mounding in the pan, because when we add our moisture, it's going to sink down. So that loaf was an 18-ounce loaf, and I used almost all of it. I just made about a pound of a light, airy bread. And then just dump it in a bowl of any kind. I'm just using a mixing bowl because that's the easiest. And you will want to spray your pan before you pour the final mixture into it. The method that we found we liked best was when we took melted butter and coated all of the pieces of bread and then poured a cinnamon sugar mixture over them. At one point we were mixing together like the egg and the milk and the sugar and doing it that way, but we really liked it when the pieces all had a coating of cinnamon and sugar. But I've got my pieces of bread coated, and we did this all in a measuring cup. My mom has a pie recipe that she was known for. Started making it when she was about 8 years old. It was my grandmother's recipe. It was pie we sold in the bakery, so it was on its third generation. And we did the pie the same way, measured the wet ingredients in a mixing container. Got 4 eggs, and instead of measuring out the milk, because sometimes the size of your eggs can vary, I am going to fill this to 3 cups with milk. Oh, it was 3 cups, head to toe. We want 3 cups of liquid going in. Give or take. Plus a dash of vanilla. All right. And then just combine your bread and liquid. Greased pan, and we're just going to dump it in. Pop it in a preheated 350-degree oven. And bake. Ready to go in. And now for the sauce. This is what makes the bread pudding. Just take equal parts of butter, packed brown sugar, sugar, and heavy cream. Now I just have the butter and the sugars and bringing them together, essentially making a caramel sauce. As soon as this starts bubbling up, we're going to pull it off the flame and add heavy cream and, of course, some vanilla to it. So I've got a nice rolling boil. Make sure y'all can see it. Yes. Go off. When you add liquid to it, it is going to make noise and bubble up a lot. Just be aware of that. Like, this is not a good angle for you guys. I did half a cup, I don't know if I said that, half a cup of each ingredient for a single bread pudding, but we used to make this in bigger batches and have it. You can just stick it in the fridge, and then when you want to use it, just microwave it for a few seconds until it becomes liquid. All right, I'm going to get it all together now. When your bread pudding comes out, it should spring back when you touch it. It shouldn't feel soggy. This one has cooled enough that I can show you the bottom, and it's done. It's still wet, moist, as it should be, but it's done. Now, you could, in theory, just pour sauce all over this, but I like to do it per serving. It has been so long since I have had this It wasn't a staple we always had in the bakery, but we'd post online whenever we did, and it was bought up so quick. It is so good. I hope that you make it and share it with friends.